Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, ladies. I'm so excited. Woo! Who's ready for some a little bit of a challenge tonight? Are we all ready for a challenge? Come on. One of the frequently discussed topics that I'm having with individuals is they feel like they need some guidance in what to do. Simplicity is what I'm hearing. So I'm hoping at the end of this 20-minute blast out challenge, you're going to know exactly what it is you need to do as the bare minimum. Yeah. So that you're going to increase visibility and you're going to get that momentum and growth in your business. Because that is the one thing that I'm hearing individual conversations and one-to-ones that I've had over the past 24, 48 hours. It's the same thing that's being said. How do I increase my visibility? How do I become a magnet? And how do I attract more followers? Because ultimately that's what's going to get you the sales and the sponsorships, is when you've got more eyes on what you do. Oh, Colette, you've got bloody love hearts in your background there. Did you see that then? Really? That's a bit fancy. I've never seen that before.
Oh, yeah.
Just as you do. So as you're coming in, ladies, do me a massive favour, just mute yourselves, because I am going to be recording this tonight. There's a couple of teams within Millionaire Mastery that have got their own team calls tonight, and they've requested for me to actually record this. So if we can have no interference, that would be fantastic. It is still saying that there's 5 people waiting to come into the room, so I'm just going to try and admit them in as well, and then we can get going. So tonight is all about creating momentum and growth. These calls every week are just fast paced. I don't want to keep you any longer than 20 minutes. And it's going to be just all about movement, all about doing the work that actually is going to create create the paycheck. Okay, the focus is conversations, content, and conversions. And what I mean by conversions is exposure. It's the exposure that is then going to get you the results. And we say this all the time. People need to be exposed to your product or your opportunity. I mean, it used to be, when I started this profession, it used to be 7 times. They'd need to see it 7 times before they'd even consider buying or joining. Now it's more like 17 times. And it's probably more than that now, because social media now, you know, it's a place now where everybody is pretty much using it to sell. Even your big brands are using it to sell now. So we need to stand out by having the same product, the same message, the same conviction, the same energy, and that is what's going to get you the results. So we're going to focus on conversations, content, and conversions tonight, and that is what this challenge is going to be about. So this week, this next 7 days before our next momentum call, it's all about creating the momentum through your individual movements. Okay, this isn't a team effort. This is what you are going to be bringing to your social media to enhance your personal business results. That's what this is all about. So let's get cracking, because I think we're all in. So first of all, mindset reset. Let's just click the button right now. Boom. Forget about whatever's happened previously. Momentum isn't magic, it's movement. You don't build a business by thinking about it. You build a business by showing up even when it's messy. Listen, I said this last night to the leaders. If you are waiting for the right moment to create magic in your business, you're going to wait forever. It's going to happen. Momentum only happens by what you're actually putting in. So we don't rise by thinking about it. We'll rise by doing the actions. The only way you're going to create momentum in your business right now is to move. Okay. So tonight we're going to cut out the noise and focus what actually moves the needle, right? You can't build a business on what you intend to do. Momentum happens when your intention means consistent action, even when your life is chaotic and it's life in around you, which we touched on that last night. I'm not going to go in detail about any of that, but if any of you do want to watch the leadership Zoom, we had an hour of intense training, and it is now available on my YouTube channel, which is Katie Louise Hamer. You can get access to that right now, and you can watch that at your leisure if you want to. It was really insightful, a lot of information, but for those that did watch it and are implementing, you know, they've found the hour valuable, is what I'm going to say to you. Okay, so it is an hour, but it is well worth the watch. So it's all about working smarter to get paid, okay? It's not about working harder or having that hustle where you're on your phone 24 hours a day, because that is not going to be good for your mindset. And it's also not good for your business when you're running your business 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It doesn't work like that. So I want to just really strip it back and give you the most income producing activities that are going to pay you your paycheck. Number one is your conversations, okay? Conversations that count. 5 to 10 new conversations every single day you should be having without fail. And the way that you're going to start these conversations is, number one, through your stories first and foremost. So make sure that you're documenting your life in your stories. I see my stories, like story inserts of sort of, this is your life, come and spend the day with me. And I literally show them everything from looking after my kids, to the school run, to singing in the car, to dancing whilst I'm cleaning in the kitchen, to doing my work, to the calls that we're doing, to when people are joining my organization. I am posting it all. Okay, I want people to get a feel for what it's like to be Katie Louise Hamer, and I want your stories to be the same, because if you can drive more people to watch your stories, then you're going to have more people to have conversations with, because ultimately that is where your warm market is. If they're showing up to watch you every day in your stories, then you know that they are probably interested. And I know that this works because the lady that I've just sponsored from America, I've sponsored her from my stories, okay? So she's actually come from being a story watcher. And all I said to her was, hey, just want to drop you a message and say, I see you. I just want to say thank you so much for showing up in my stories. I really appreciate it. But I'm just curious, have you ever thought about actually earning from your health and beauty routines yourself? And her response was, well, actually, yeah, I have. I've been interested in that aloe that you've been posting every day since I've been following you. I'm like, well, fantastic. The offer on it at the moment is you can register for a fiver and you can get the aloe glow for free. And she's joined tonight. So stories do convert, and stories is where your warm conversations lie. But also what I want you to get good at, ladies, is going finding people that have got that same.
Not happy with you.
Oh,
Okay.
Sorry, Haley. You're all right. Just mute yourself, sweetheart. It's that night time, innit? Giving them all a little kiss and everything before bed. But another way that you can make those conversations is actually going out and finding people who you want to work with. Don't be afraid of going to people that have got that substance. You never know who this opportunity actually relates to. You really don't. And I've got umpteen thousands of conversations that I could show you that have come from me just biting the bullet and sending out the message. And very recently as well with celebrities and things like that, where I'm just putting in the fields and planting the seeds to see whether I can catch a celebrity or an influencer. But if you don't ask, you'll never know. All right. So go out and find people that resonate with you, that inspire you, and have the conversations with them. But also look at that warm market within your stories and start sending out those messages. And 5 to 10 chats is what you want. If you are going to bed with no conversations happening in your messenger across your platforms, then you know that you're missing something. Conversations is the key vital substance for your business to work. Like we always say, your network is your net worth. If you haven't got a network, you've not got anybody to then convert to a product sale or to a brand partner. So let's get good at creating those conversations. And also what's going to help you with that is obviously the content you're creating, which we'll get to that in a minute. Because if you are creating content that converts as well, then it's going to give you the conversion to have conversation. So more eyes on what it is that you're doing. So the next step is to show up and sell. Okay, we can't forget that we are salespeople. We are direct sellers. And for us to create that initial paycheck, we need to be showing up and selling the products that we are personally invested in. So this isn't just throwing up a graphic and expecting somebody to buy your product. This is you putting it onto your body, drinking it, putting it on your face, and showcasing it. Because people buy from your recommendation. And you know what? I have watched I'm going to mention her again, Stormy. And all of her team do this. I've been being a little bit of a stalker, following them all. Like, oh my God, let me see. Like, listen, success leaves clues. What is it you're doing? And I've spoken to some of them in depth. The girls that have reached diamond in literally 30 days, I've said to them, how? And she said, because we've been showing up and we've been selling. And ultimately, it's the products that then are going to create the conversation and get people in the door and joining the business. So it's using the products and showcasing it. So create reels, short form videos of you putting on the products, doing get ready with me's, taking the wellness, whatever it is that your niche is and the products that you're, that you love, that's what you want to go down. And you want to be doing a post, so either a reel, a live, or an actual post of a testimony or whatever. And then you also want to be posting it into your stories as well, and hitting both avenues, because you're going to have your warm market in your stories and you're going to have your new fresh faces who are going to be like watching your content to see whether they want to follow you. It's key that you've got it in both. You've got it in story format and you've got it on your social feeds as well. And then number 3, most income producing activity is following up and closing. If you are not following up on the content that you're creating or in your messenger, you are potentially ghosting your potential. You are ghosting your paycheck, ladies, because there'll be so many sat on the fence waiting for you to say the words, would you like me to order that for you? Would you like my link? And I've done it today. I've had somebody do it today. They've gone on and they've ordered the rose water bundle because I've been spraying it on. She's watched it. I've gone in and I've asked her the question and she said, actually, yeah, send. And I said, what do you want? Do you want the rose water on its own or would you like the bundle? Because we do it in a trio with this, this and this. And she's gone, send me the bundle link. And she's bought it. So you have to be following up and asking the question. Ask for the business. If you're not doing that, you're ghosting your paycheck. So make sure you're doing at least 5 follow-ups every single day as well, and track it. Don't guess it. Anybody that is watching you is potentially a customer or a business partner, depending on what it is that you're posting on that day. Ask them all. Hey, I've seen that you've watched my story of the wellness routine. Would you like the link for it? Have you got any questions? Don't guess, ask. Okay. Next is your content pillars. This is the content that you're creating. This is what's going to allow you to bring in new eyes. I want you to pick 1 to 2 pillars only. And this is not product. This is not opportunity. Your products are the products that you are invested in, the products that you've got on your shelf, the products that you're taking every day, wearing every day, using every day. They are the products that you should be running with, not the new latest product or the product that makes, that is viral or whatever. It needs to be your personal recommendation and it's not opportunity. Your product and opportunity you're going to be putting in your content pillars. It needs to be your lifestyle and it needs to be your value. And I'm going to share mine in a moment just to give you some ideas of what these are. So your lifestyle is your daily life. It's your routine. It's your energy. And your value is what you can teach, how you can inspire, and how you can solve problems. And the aim of creating good quality content pillars is that 1, your message isn't going to be diluted. 2, you're going to be speaking to a specific person. And 3, it's going to help you get more eyes on you, your business, and your content is what's going to spark the conversations, which is ultimately what's going to get you the sales and the sponsorships. So, for example, remember what I've always said, the 3 E's is what we teach in the Plan B That Pays guide, our starter guide. Emotion, education, and entertainment. If your content can tick any of those 3 boxes, you're winning. If it can tick 2, you're going to fly. If it ticks all 3, you've made it. Okay? You don't have to sway off your content pillars if it ticks all 3 of those boxes. So with mine, my entertainment element with my content is my single mum life. It's a little bit controversial, some of the stuff that I put out there, but that's the type of woman that I want in. I want a woman coming into the business that can have a little bit of a laugh, that doesn't take herself too seriously. That's the type of woman that I want to bring in. A little bit of tongue in cheek. Do you know what I'm saying? A little bit below the line. They're the type of women that I want in. So my single mum entertainment is what's driving a lot of my following at the moment. It's crazy. And then my emotion is being a full-time carer, autism awareness. It's that part of my lifestyle that allows me to, connect with other families and other women that are raising children just like our Maddox. So that allows me to inspire other women to maybe step into this business because they can see how busy my lifestyle is. Yeah. So it does help with sponsoring and selling because it allows me to connect on a more emotional level, not just selling and not just trying to get people into the organization. Does that make sense? And then third is my educational piece is the motivation. It's the motivation for transformational journey. It's motivation on teaching women about vision and discipline and having values and all of those types of things. That is something that I share often. I call it motivation minutes. So I'm ticking all three with my content pillars there. I've got some education and it's all my lifestyle because it's all work from home opportunity. I've got my emotion with the autism awareness and being a full-time carer and the challenges that I face with that. And then also I've got the entertainment factor with the single mum life. Okay. So think about your content pillars and listen, if you can't find one for all three, just find one content pillar for whether if it's education, emotion or entertainment, and you can figure out your next content pillars as you go. But if you've got one, fantastic. If you've got two, great. If you've got three, you're flying. Okay, so that's just food for thought for you. So let's create those content pillars, and it's going to stop you from getting overwhelmed. It's going to help you have that direct that direct person that you're speaking to, and then it's going to help you convert more followers, which is then going to have more eyes on your brand, on your business that you're going to be posting with high energy now. And it's going to then turn into sales and people joining your organization. Can you see how it all interlinks and it's all just as important as each other? And then, ladies, it's exposure. Exposure, 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 exposure. You need to expose people to results, testimonies, for products and for opportunity as much as you can. And the best way that you can do this is your own testimonials, first and foremost. Why did you join this business? What's it done for you? What products do you love? And why? Your own testimony before anything else. And I really need you ladies to step up and start sharing this on live, in story format, as reel format, and as posts. Get it everywhere so that we can level up our ad tag message group communities by you guys sharing your content into those groups so that we've got an unbelievable library of exposures for women that need to see more about what these products do, who they've helped, and they can see that it isn't just you using these products and you in this business having success. They're going to see rafts and rafts in these ad tag message groups. So we have got, and we have always had, 2 ad tag message groups. We've got an exposure group for the opportunity, and we've got an exposure group for our products. The Millionaire Mastery page is our exposure platform for the opportunity. That is where we go live every Monday night and we go through our 15-minute business proposal. You have got rafts of videos that you could be sending them the link to go onto the Millionaire Mastery page, getting them to follow the page, and then you tagging them in one of the videos for them to watch. And then all you need to do then is message them after and go, hey, I tagged you in that video of the 15-minute proposal. Have you managed to watch it? They'll tell you yes or no. You'll say, oh, right, you haven't. No problem. When would you be able to watch it? Well, I can watch it in the next hour. Fantastic. Well, I'll check in with you in an hour's time. Yeah? Or if they have watched it, great. What did you like best? Oh, well, I like the bit where you get paid 30% commission. It sounds good, that. Well, you sound like you're ready to get started then. Here's my link. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's really streamline this and make it as simple as possible. We have the ad tag message method so that you can expose people to the opportunity, to the presentation, so you don't have to do that hard work. All you need to do is invite them and expose them. That's it. And it's the same with the products. Our product group is MMC, customer group. And in that group is product education, testimonies, before and afters, short form videos of the products working and not, like, this is me before, this is me after. And if there's a particular product that somebody's interested in, but they haven't purchased with you yet, you can go, hey, listen, I'm going to add you into this group community, the customer group, send them the link. Here's the link, get yourself in, and I'm going to tag you in a video. You want to see the results. That's it. Tag them, and then you go back to them, message them. Hey, did you watch that video that I tagged you in? Yeah, I did. It looks amazing. I think I'm ready to order it. It can be that simple when they've had more exposure to what it is that you are showcasing. They just need to see the value in the product or the opportunity to join or buy. So let's give them the exposure that they need. Rafts and rafts and rafts of library and presentations so they can make a decision on whether the business or the product is for them. So the goal, ladies, is to ad tag message 5 people daily. 10 exposures a day. 5 for product, 5 for opportunity. Let's keep it simple. 5 for product and 5 for opportunity. That's it.
Okay.
I think we can all do that.
Thanks.
Unbelievable. Nice and simple, straightforward. So the 551 exposure challenge is your daily goals are 5 new conversations every single day without fail. You're finding them in your stories and you're going out there finding people that you want to work with. 5 follow-ups from your stories, from your lives, from your posts. If you're posting a product post or a business post, follow up on it. Ask them for the business. Don't ghost your paycheck. And remember, your lifestyle and your value posts are so vital. So your content creation, your pillars. You need your lifestyle and your value out there every single day, whether it's through live or through reels. Get it done. Make it a non-negotiable. And then your ad tag message, 5 for products, 5 for opportunity. Get people into the ad tag message, give people more exposure, and that is just going to do absolute wonders for your business. You're going to be thinking to yourself, why have I not done this sooner? Why have I been making this business difficult for myself when all of the tools and the resources are there for me? Plug and play, ladies, plug and play. And then when you're bringing people in, this is what you're teaching. It's so simple. It's so straightforward. Anybody could do it. Our Harley Ray could do it. I'm only joking. She's 6, but she'd give it a good go. So your momentum reminder is to stop waiting for motivation. Create it through your action, okay? It's not about showing up perfect or having the plan. It's about just going in messy. And you'll figure it out because your confidence is going to grow through your action. It's not going to wait for you. It's not going to come all automatically and you go, oh, yeah, I've got my mojo back. No, your motivation is going to come through your efforts. So you don't need to do more. You just need to just do what works and do it consistently. Show up, speak up and stack your pay. Okay? Show up, speak to more people and stack the paychecks. So ladies, are you in with the 551 challenge? Let me know in the comments. If any of you are really struggling with your content pillars, come to me, speak to me, okay? Because one thing that I am extremely good at, I'm not tooting my own horn here, but I am very good at knowing what your values are and what your lifestyles are. Kathy, I can see you there. She'll tell you now. We had a 15-minute one-to-one. She completely changed her business sort of plan and who it was she was speaking to. And already she feels more aligned. So if you feel like you don't have that and you need that little bit of guidance on content creating your pillars for lifestyle and value, come speak to me. My inbox is open, and I will do my best to get to know you a little bit and we can figure that out, all right? But ladies, this business is simple. We can streamline it, right? It's just a little bit of daily action that you need to consistently do, and you need to show up for it, whether life is messy, chaotic, you feel ill, whatever. It just has to become a part of your lifestyle. Can you all just say to me now that you are going to consistently do these steps over the next 28 days? Yeah? Over the next 28 days. I'm not even telling you to do it for 30 days. Do it for 28 days and let it create that healthy habit for yourself. Especially if you've been feeling like, oh, I don't know what to start with. I don't know what I need to focus on. I'm telling you now, it's going live, because that's going to build know, like, and trust. It's creating your content that speaks to that particular person, and it's conversation upon conversation upon conversation, because it's your conversations that's going to allow you to exposure, which is then going to convert to selling and sponsorships. Yeah, that's it. Bottom line. Anything else that you do is a freaking bonus. Anything else that you do on a bloody tracker is a bonus. But those 5 things are your bread and butter. That's what's going to create the paycheck for you. That is what's going to create the movement for you. And that's what's going to create that hyper-growth momentum. Hyper-growth momentum, ladies. So, I mean, if I showed you my income-producing activities, you'd be sick. But I've got huge goals that I am super focused on right now. And I think over the next 3 months, you are going to see just what's possible when you put everything into it, ladies. This is not about working harder. This is about working smarter. This is about using the tools that we have got to be able to then just go out there, create amazing content and have conversations. Let's build this, bitch. Sorry, I swore. I hope there's no kids on. But let's do it, ladies. What are we waiting for? So I'm not going to keep you any longer. I promised 20 minutes and I'm already 30 minutes in. You know what I get like? That's why I tried talking super fast, but I still end up being way over. So apologies. But it's been brilliant tonight. I've absolutely loved sharing just some of the strategies that I've embedded into my personal business. One thing that I'll always do is I'll always trial it, error it, tweak it and adapt it to ensure that it is perfect. I would never teach you anything that doesn't work. This is something that I'm doing every day in my business right now, and it's working. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll be able to see how it's working for me. The following's going up, my interactions going up, my views are going up, my everything pretty much is going up. I don't know how many sales I'm on so far, but I'm sure I'm on something like 500. Last few months, I've barely scraped 200. And what's 8 days in? It's going to be a very good month. And it's because I've set the intention and I'm focused on showing you girls how it's done and that it can be done. Because it starts from here and it goes down. Yeah, that's the way that it works. So my promise to you is that anything that I teach you on these calls, you won't see me just teaching it. I'm doing it. I'm actually doing it. So let's go after it, girls. Balls to the wall, foot on the gas. Let's elevate. Like I said, we're working smarter, not harder. And let's absolutely smash this last 3 months of the year. Let's go. Those of you that are coming to the what's it called? My God, the Content Creation Day, Content Creator Day, and Warehouse Tour. Can you drop me a personal message, please? Because I have dropped a few and I feel like I'm missing some people. I'm going to set up a chat for us, okay? Also, any of you that earned the sales wildcards over the past 3 months and you are coming, message me, okay? I don't want to miss anyone. Let's get you into the chat and let's make sure that we've got everybody in that deserves a spot. Now, I've been a little bit cheeky, me, and I've messaged Sophie tonight and I've said, what's the likelihood of us having 35 instead of 30? Because if there's one thing that you know about me is that I want everybody there that is serious about building this business. So if I can throw some extra wild cards in over this week whilst we're doing this sprint, this challenge, and some of you can be earning your spot, how would that freaking sound? Yeah, I think so, because it's going to be amazing. So just for those of you that don't know what this is, we are having a UK warehouse tour. So we're going to see all of our products being packaged and we're going to meet the team there and everything. Then we've got a content day. We've got a photographer and a videographer, and they're going to be taking quality, unbelievable, show-stopping content that's going to give you that elevation for your brand. As a community with Millionaire Mastery, but you're also going to you are going to be able to bring an outfit for your own personal brand as well, okay? And also we're going to be having a night out. So I've hired my mate's bar. It's a cocktail and tapas bar. She's doing us cocktails and unbelievable tapas from around the world. And we're going to have an absolute blinder of a night. She's also unreal and funny, and you're going to love her. Again, sure, she's crazy. So, yeah, so I'm going to try. Well, she's not messaged me back yet, but I was like, how's about another 5
can
slots?
do it.
Can I have another 5 slots, please? So if I can have another 5 slots, ladies, you guys might be getting some, but I need you to take action. I want to see high quality content. I want to see conversion. I want to see you driving that £5 offer, bringing ladies in. And I'm going to throw out some wild cards because I can. Because, do you know what I mean? Sprinkle, 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 and all of the things. Anyways, I'm going to go because I've just waffled again and we've got shit to do, haven't we? So, ladies, love you all very much. I will see you all next week. Remember, opportunity call on Monday, leader call on Tuesday, momentum call on a Wednesday. Let's go. Love you all. Mwah. And I'll see you all next week. Toodaloo.